It obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Thunder enjoying this break from the road. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Now, here's Westbrook after James Wiseman's miss. To the inside. Here's Stewart. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this area.
I bet it does. Doncic with it. Westbrook picks him up. Pass to Wiseman. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Out to the wing. Here's Stewart. That three off the mark.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
On the wing, Milton. Takes it inside. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Now Westbrook. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And that's just the competitive spirit of Westbrook. He's always eager to make a statement at the rim.
Out to Doncic. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in. A habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Oh, showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
The drive by Doncic. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Harris. Hands it from downtown.
Now he's improving from distance. Now that's one of the things Harris has worked on, and the work has paid off.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now Bridges trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head coach for just a minute. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Pass to Bay. And here's Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Right wing. The three. Wiseman with the rebound. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Now here's Milton. Back to Doncic. Pass to Milton. Bridges with it. Beyond the arc. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Memphis leading by 3. Jones looking for an opening. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. That shot is off. Brogdon right side. A reverse. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Brogdon hits them both. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Oklahoma City trailer. Pass to Bay. Back to Curry. Here's Brogdon. Clock at 6. And here's Ennis. Right side, Portis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, superb strength of Portis. You got to hit him harder than that if you're the defense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Back to Jones. They need this. At the tip. It's good on the putback.
And you see the athleticism and activity that Hart gives you. It's nice to see him go after second chance opportunities.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Buries it from three-point range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Hart. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Here's Harris. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto MB down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Oh, that was something else.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Stewart. 5 on the clock. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the dunk by Doncic.
And the effort from Hart there. I mean, outstanding instincts and initiative to come up with the steal.
And here is Harris. And stolen by Love. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Love outside. Pass to Canner. Over in the corner, Doncic. 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. To the left side wing. Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This offense just continues to impress.
And Love has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Oakland. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. And Love's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, Jay. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon you see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
The Thunder have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And he's good on the second. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Back to Doncic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Harris outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. It's Westbrook with the drive. Stewart. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Stewart's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Bridges for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Westbrook.
Oh!
You can usually count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders in points off jobs. I mean, in control at any speed.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Dang, that's his fourth foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Pass to Ennis. And here is Curry. And the Thunder, another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Milton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Milton's got 9 points.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Left side, Portis. Tipped away. There's the three. The shot missing. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Doncic. That's tipped.
Gotta have more of this movement forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Here's Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. The Grizzlies on offense. Stolen by Brogdon. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Ahead. The shot by Brogdon, no good. 1:11 left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's Hampton. And again, Memphis, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's Curry with the three. Brogdon outside. Six to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
I appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
On the wing, Milton. Here's Bridges. Pass to Love. Goes back up. It's deflected. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Curry with the three. It's stolen by Milton. To the left wing. The shot by Hampton with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Here's Brogdon. Outside Curry. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's the Grizzlies now. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
And here's Jones. Down low. Here's Wiseman. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Bay. Bridges with the steal. Takes a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And it's Wiseman in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Westbrook with it. Driving in for three, Harris. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. To the right side. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's Harris. Shot clock at 2. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, stepping up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
And Hart has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 5. There's the lob for Harris. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, he can still get up.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Hampton. Westbrook with it. Jones covering. On the wing, Harris. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Driving the lane. Here's Stewart. Oh, good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside, Jones. Here's Cantor.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves to dunk.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Westbrook scanning the floor. Stewart misses. Memphis working against the clock now. Hampton with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Hampton. Cantor. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. And now we've got the intentional foul. Now Westbrook. Over in the corner, Batum. Back to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Pay gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's the lob for Harris. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Here's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Harris drives in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
This is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just...
East, I flex. I let the full